Welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms podcast, where your hosts, Tina and Colleen, talk about all things travel. From theme parks to cruises to all-inclusive resorts and more, they cover news, tricks, and insider tips to inspire your travel dreams. They love to travel and want you to love it too. Find out their best-kept secrets and learn how to make your next vacation extra magical right here on the Magical Traveling Moms podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Magical Traveling Moms podcast. My name is Colleen, and today I am joined with my amazing co-host, Tina, and also a special guest, Luis Tula from Mystical Dream Travel, who will be sharing his family's recent experience sailing Concierge on Disney Cruise Line. I'm not jealous at all, but I'm really excited to hear about it. But before we get started, I like to say a little something about the fabulous sponsors of our show, Mystical Dream Travel. Mystical Dream Travel is a full-service, fee-free travel agency specializing in all things Disney, also Universal, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and so much more. So if you are ready to plan your next vacation, and in particular a Disney cruise, definitely make sure you reach out to the fabulous agents at Mystical Dream Travel. You can find them at mysticaldreamtravel.com or look them up on social media. So hello, Tina and Luis. How are you guys doing today?
Good. I'm excited to hear about this.
I know.
I'm jealous, but
like
not
on
jealous.
My bucket list of things to do someday, right? Like we're living vicariously through you, Luis.
It was nice to remember it all and to relive it. Absolutely.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. So before we get started, because this is your first time as a guest on our podcast, which is super exciting.
Yes.
So I thought we'd give you a moment to share a little bit about yourself and your family.
Sure. I am a girl dad. And my daughters just happen to be obsessed with Disney World and Mickey Mouse and all things Disney. So I decided to become a travel agent. Fortunately for me, Mystical Dream Travel gave me the opportunity to do so. And also my research is to go on these cruise lines and gather as much information as possible while my girls enjoy everything and also capture everything. I used to travel and not really take as many pictures because it wasn't for business purposes or to share with anybody else but my family. But it has been awesome to do that, and both for business and for our family and memories.
Yeah, we often say on our podcast that it's a tough job, right? But somebody's got to do it, right?
Yes.
Research. Also, our kids have no idea what kind of life they're living. We're setting them up, to not understand oh no, you don't vacation 50 times a year. What?
I just had this conversation yesterday with my daughter's acting coach, and we were talking about how these experiences, she goes, "Oh, you're so great for giving her these great experiences because it's going to impact her when she's older." And I was like, yeah.
Impact her wallet because she's going to be like, "Ooh, I have to go on another vacation."
Right, exactly. And this time it's going to level up each time. So
I know. Well, that's the thing, and way to go, Luis. You're starting your girls off just boom, let's do Concierge.
Oh yeah. And I think it comes full circle when they'll have kids and then they'll realize and be grateful then. So it's
that's true.
We hope, right?
We hope so. Yes. We hope so. I like my daughter who goes, your resort goes, "Oh my gosh, there's only one sink in the bathroom." No, I like to say we're raising them well, because then they're going to all want to work for something, right? They're going to want to work for that.
A good way to look at it. I like that. Yeah. If you want to continue this lifestyle, guys, you got to work
for it. Yes.
Or become a travel agent like us. I don't know.
Well, yeah, one way or the other.
All right. So, Luis, let's start by talking about so what ship did you sail Concierge on, and what was your itinerary?
We sailed on the Disney Wish, and we did the 3-night very maritime Bahamian cruise from Port Canaveral.
So not only was
Christmas
it
time.
concierge, it was a very merry time. What?
December 23rd through the 26th, we got to
Oh,
spend Christmas on the ship. It was
oh, that is amazing. So I have to know, Christmas wise, I gotta know, I mean, I know it's all decorated and all that fun stuff in Santa, but do they really on Christmas Day? I have to know, on Christmas Day, do they do anything extra?
well, yes, like you have the crew members who are just doing things all the time. Whether it's August or December, they're always doing things. But
Mhm.
yeah, there's an extra magical touch, extra gifts or little things that they drop off
Ooh.
in your room. Um,
Oh.
and my girls loved it. I mean, they're 5 and 2 years old, so for them, they thought Santa did it.
Mhm.
So it was
Aw.
nice. And also not only the crew, but your neighbors, everybody's decorating their doors for
Mhm.
Christmas, and it's just a little bit extra than it usually is. We
Nice.
sailed last time, it was August, and that was awesome, but I would recommend going during Christmas time.
Oh my
It
gosh,
really
that
cool.
I didn't realize it was a Christmas cruise too. Like that is also on my
Yeah,
bucket list, like just
I
to do a
know.
Christmas cruise, right? Do they do like a special dinner Christmas Day? Like was it more elaborate than like maybe a regular dinner? I know all their dinners are great, but
I wish I could say yes, but no. It
okay.
was just a regular
And they do a great job
yeah,
regularly.
yeah,
So,
yeah, they do.
oh
And
my
this,
gosh.
Actually, on Christmas Day, we were supposed to go to Marvel. But we opted just to stay in the lounge, and because
oh, nice.
they always have food in the concierge lounge.
Oh wow.
And we just stayed there. We kind of were tired and just wanted to hang out. And when you go to dinner, it's a mad rush to get ready and to go
Mhm.
downstairs and all of that. And so it was nice to just hang out and in the lounge. It's amazing. Um,
Yeah, tell us about the lounge because that's I'm like really curious because that's like part of the ship. Like, unless you're staying concierge, you don't get to even see.
Well, and
right.
this is Louise's second time on the Wish.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to experience both ends of the Wish.
Mhm.
And I would never not book concierge again.
Really? Oh
It's
wow.
like, and that's hard for me to say because I try to pinch pennies and I don't like to splurge. My wife is on a whole nother level. So I'm always the one trying to like let's keep costs down, but there's so many perks to the concierge where
Mhm.
it is worth it and it brings so much value. One of them being open bar from 5 to 10.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
and they have really good stuff. Like we mostly drink wine. The
Mhm.
bottle of wine that we chose, we were like, okay, we got to take a picture of this, and see if we can get it back home. Find out that it's an $80 bottle of wine. And we've been
Wow.
drinking the whole
In the
time. We're like,
concierge,
Yes.
like
okay, maybe
what?
we'll get one for like next Christmas.
Yeah.
Why don't you just book another concierge cruise and then you can have it again on the in the
Right,
Yes.
lounge?
right. So, but the concierge lounge is awesome because you get to meet the crew and really they get to know you. You get to know them. Everybody's from a different country. So they have stories, they're super nice. Whereas not booking concierge, you get to know your crew that serves you for dinner. You don't see them as often.
Right.
Mhm.
So
That's
here
true.
you're in the lounge and we were on deck 12 and we would pop in and out all the time. So the more you go in, the more you get to know them, the more they
Yeah.
get to know you. And it just makes it nicer of a time. There's not as many people.
Yeah.
So you're not it's not very crowded. Um, and honestly, the not booking concierge is not bad. It's not terrible. Like it's really
Like the
not.
rest of us, where the rest of us stay.
it's
Yeah.
still a Disney
How much
cruise,
like
right?
how much better could it get? I
Mhm.
would think, but it was that much better. The sun
Nice.
deck was amazing. Hanging
Yes.
out. There's extra attention to you because, like I
Yeah.
said, there's less people, and the ratio of crew to guests is a lot higher.
How
So
was the food in the lounge?
Yes.
it was amazing. So the first day when we boarded, you do get to board earlier than everybody else, which is awesome. Especially when you're doing a 3-night, the more time, the better. So and like nobody's on the ship. You get on there and you think you're like the only one. It's
Wow.
Nice.
they had like sea bass, which was really good.
Oh,
They
wow.
gave us champagne right away, and there was like a welcome, a big welcoming. And the food in the lounge was always good, whether it be desserts or they had a hot food menu. And they also had like pastries and sushi. Always like you can go in there and they always had something. Their coffee machines were uh, they said that they only had them there on the lounge and they were amazing. Um, Cappuccino, lattes. It was so good.
Do you get the Mickey
Love-
design on them? Like the special
yeah.
wish
It
and Mickey?
it
Wow.
makes
Really?
it makes it right there, and you don't even have
Wow.
to touch a button, and it makes the Mickey design, and it's crazy.
Oh, now
That's
are
so
the
cool.
are the plates small plates or are they normal like
They're small plates. They're small plates.
small plate
So
food?
you can
Okay.
try everything, Tina. That's why.
Right.
Well, that's why I was wondering.
Right.
That's why I was
It-
asking.
Honestly, it makes it better because you don't fill your plate up or you don't have to carry this big plate. But they're always grabbing your plate, taking
Mhm.
it, and you can get something else and asking you if you need anything.
Wow.
So the attention is above and beyond.
Is the lounge open 24 hours or is it open just certain? I know it's open like probably for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
They open at 6 a.m. That's as early as I would go.
It's pretty
And
early.
I know that the open bar was 5 to 10, but I did notice people would stay there longer. They had TV. Christmas had football games on. They had
Oh, nice.
watching football, and I was really a big fan of that because we were somewhere where I couldn't watch TV anywhere else.
Right.
Mhm.
I got to watch some good football games there. But I don't know if it's open 24 hours. I imagine that it might be. There just is not going to be food
Right.
past a certain
Right.
time.
Maybe you could go in there and get
Um,
like some water or soda or something.
Right. And then like the hot tubs on the sun deck, they probably close those after a certain time period. But I feel like you could always go out on the deck and experience that.
So there's a hot tub on the sun deck. Is there just one or was there more than one?
There's 2 hot tubs.
So
yeah.
this is like what's one of my biggest gripes about the Wish when we sailed on it. Of course, we didn't sail Concierge, but was that there's one hot tub in the
Yeah.
on the regular pool deck. There is one, and it's
Yes.
in the adult only section. It's not even in the family section.
Right. For how many thousand people, right?
Oh no, we never got in it because it was like always so crowded. And I was like, how can they only have one hot tub? So apparently, you concierge people, you got all the hot tubs. So
Yeah,
if you want a
and-
hot
and
tub, you
it's
got to
not-
sail concierge.
You just like kind of wait for it to open up and your family goes in there and you guys can take it up and people are super friendly there. That's another thing that you get to know people that are staying on concierge a little bit more because there's less people and it's a good way to talk about what you do and the business that you do. You also run into people who are experienced cruisers. So people who are cruising that are coming from like Seattle, they're telling us about those itineraries.
Oh, cool.
From Texas, and it was good to kind of ask them what their experience was like and what other ships are like, and so it was nice
Cool.
for
It's
that
like
reason
you
as
got your
well.
own little micro community, like in the
Right.
Is
Right.
there a pool? Is there a pool on the sun deck for concierge, or is it just hot tubs?
No, just hot tubs, and in December it was pretty chilly. It was in this, I mean, I say chilly, it was 74.
I'm not gonna cry for you
He was
because
like, don't
Christmas.
talk to me about shit.
Let me tell you, Christmas week here it was like -10, so I don't feel bad.
Even in
No,
Charlotte,
thank
it
you,
was
Tina.
like
You
70.
keep that up there.
Yeah.
It was like the coldest Christmas in Nassau, and it was like 74.
Really? Wow.
Hey, that's like from the north. We get in the water at 74.
Yeah, no, that's
I'm just
like
telling
a beach
you.
day, right? Yeah.
You're in the
Short
ocean.
weather.
I would look out out of my balcony like in the morning, and we saw definitely people from the Northeast. They were like tubing in the water. In Castaway Cay, and I was like, those people are crazy.
Yeah, hardy.
That would be me.
Hardy people from up north, right?
Yeah, that would be me. Woo-hoo, I'm going in.
So tell us about your room. So what type of room did you get on the concierge?
We got the family. Let me look at it here just to make sure I have it correct. So it's called Concierge Family Stateroom with Veranda. And last time that we sailed, we stayed in the deluxe, the family, the larger one.
Yeah.
The same exact size.
Oh, okay.
As the concierge. The only difference is that one is the theme is different. So that one has Tangled. Whereas we stayed on deck 11 before, that was Moana.
Oh, nice. Tangled though. Ooh, that's like
and the biggest difference, the size of those rooms are huge as far as cruising goes.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're 4, so it was very comfortable for us. Stroller, we could fit in there.
Wow.
Bags, we had a little Christmas tree that we brought. And gifts, because their kids are 5 and 2, so Santa's got to come.
Yeah.
Or else they're gonna start asking questions.
Yeah.
So we'll have to orchestrate when you travel over Christmas.
It was. We packed little gifts, like most like pajamas and stuff like that. But it was still awesome. The biggest difference, it's not the size of the room, but they stock your fridge, for example, with whatever you like. You like Coke, water.
Nice.
Whereas last time we spent like $60 just on water.
Oh wow.
Because they don't give you any of that, and you can get water anywhere on the ship at any time. But having little kids, it's always nice to have it in the room.
Yeah, I agree.
So that was
awesome. So did you tell them ahead of time like what you wanted, or did they just have like general stuff in there?
Yeah, they will ask you, what would you like? Water is kind of like a given, but like my wife is a Coke over Pepsi. Do not over Pepsi. So that was a little touch that they asked about, and they made sure that she had her Coke there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Can they stock? Will they stock it with alcohol or just water and soda?
Just water and soda. They do, and they did allow us to bring 2 bottles of wine each, which for a 3 was more than enough. And with the open bar, we honestly didn't drink. We only drank one of those bottles. That was like Christmas night.
Wow. Yeah, I would say when you have the open bar in the
we didn't.
lounge, like...
I did not know how much we'd take advantage of that 5 to 10 open bar. So for anytime like before shows, just go to the concierge lounge, give me whatever I want, whatever you want, like a cocktail, and they're always on top of it. Wow. So have that and take it down to the show. So
Nice.
that was amazing. On top of
that's my lifestyle right there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This is I need to do this.
You get preferred seating on the shows. You can
I was going to ask about that.
15 minutes before, so we were always in the front. And the shows are amazing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did they still have Aladdin
perk.
yet? Yeah, that is a big perk. But are they showing Aladdin yet or no?
Yes. And that was so cool.
Oh,
that was so
nice.
cool. My girls love Aladdin. The only thing was they were asking, "Where's Abu?" Abu was not part of the show.
Oh no, really? No Abu?
And my 2-year-old was asking me, she was saying, she's like, "Is that the real Jasmine?" Like whispering to me, and I was like, yeah, that is. And she goes, "But where's Raja?" Like, I was like, I don't know. He's probably in the back. I don't know. So it was an amazing show. Aladdin was really cool. We didn't get to see it last time, but it was one of my favorites. My favorite though was the Princess Tiana, the first day. That show is amazing.
Yeah. The shows are always so wonderful.
Yes.
That's so awesome. You have the priority seating. So are there any other perks we haven't covered that you get with Concierge?
One of the things that we did take advantage of was so we had Royal Gathering to get to meet the princesses.
Oh, yeah.
Completely booked.
Oh.
And one of the perks of Concierge is you get to book things before everybody else does.
Right.
I think it's a 30-day window before everybody else gets to book.
Yeah, that can be huge on a Disney cruise.
Yeah, absolutely. But we didn't take advantage of that. Our life is crazy, and we didn't get. So we got the first day on the ship. When you go into the concierge lounge, there's a big welcome, and my wife asked, instead of going to guest services, you can just go there.
Nice.
Which is awesome.
The line at guest services.
The line
it can be long.
Is long. Like that was one of the biggest things for me. I remember the first time we got on the ship later, and we had to wait in line for guest services for a very long time. Which the first day, that's not what you want to be doing.
No, absolutely.
You want to be on the Aqua Mouse. You want to be on the pool, in the pools upstairs and stuff like that on the deck. But so for Royal Gathering, we didn't have anything booked, and they got us in somehow.
Nice.
So that was huge for my girls to have that and meet the princesses. So for things like that, we found that there are slots available just for Concierge where it might be booked. And my wife did it for the spa. The spa was booked, and they had slots available for Concierge.
Really?
So that's a huge advantage.
Because things on a Disney cruise book up
they
a lot,
so
you know.
Quick. Yeah.
What about, like, do you get priority dining for Palos and Enchante? I'm sure you would.
I wish I would have gotten, but those are adult only, and we had the kids, so we didn't get to
stick them in the kids club.
I know, right? Like that's what It's a Small World nursery is for, Louise. What the heck?
we didn't take advantage of that for whatever reason, but I'm sure that you would. I did talk to people in the concierge lounge that did take advantage of that, and they were like, we've been to specialty dining like 4 times already. And that's like for 3. I was like, how did you do that? So
yeah, because they limit you to 1 reservation usually
per
place, because they don't, because of course it's popular,
right? And I thought about that. I was like, how? So concierge,
there you go, make it happen.
That's where the magic happens, really.
Yes, the concierge level, apparently
truly magical. Next time you go on a Disney cruise, though, really, you guys need to go to like Palo or something. You got to do something. Even just a Palo brunch. Even if you don't do dinner, do a brunch. It's so worth it.
I want to try that as well. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Colleen's done it. Yes.
Yes, I've done both Palo, well, and Remy, which they on the Wish they have Enchante, but they're both amazing. Oh my gosh. So worth it. Stick those kids in the kids club. I know you have a 2-year-old, so maybe when she's 4 and can go into the regular kids club. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
I don't know, Colleen, I think we might need to book a Magical Traveling Moms podcast to check out Concierge level.
Holy cow, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's definitely been in the back of my mind, but it's hard because you look at the price and you're like, but is it that much better? But I don't know, Luis, I think you've convinced me that it is.
The different levels of concierge, you can get really crazy. It can get like $40,000 for
a tower suite.
Yeah.
I'd like to book
but
that.
at the lowest level, you get all the perks. You know, your room may be the same, but it's worth it. The difference is like a couple thousand really when you look at the numbers, but you get so much value from it, whereas you might spend more on alcohol, you might spend more on excursions or other things. I think it's worth it, at least do it once.
I know a lot of I have a couple of clients that are concierge, and the value for them, which sounds crazy, is early boarding and getting off the ship, getting on and off the ship. That's the value for them for a concierge level.
That was the first time that we cruised. Those were the most stressful times, getting on and getting off, where it's just so many people trying to do the same thing. Getting on, we walked through the whole, like there was a huge line. They give you these gold stickers, you feel so special. And like VIP, and they just walk you right on, and it was amazing.
Wow.
No way. It was awesome. And they do have the little area where you can sit if you wanted to, but honestly,
is that open? I was gonna ask if that's
open.
Is because I think when we sailed it wasn't open still, the concierge area.
It wasn't open in December. I'm not sure about now, but I wouldn't see why they would close it again.
Yeah, and you have your little special check-in lounge there when you get to Port Canaveral. Yeah.
So did you not have to do the port, because you know, like everybody's like crazy, like get up at midnight on the 30 days before your cruise so that you can fill out all your forms and get the earliest port arrival time, you know? But with concierge, you don't necessarily have to do that, right? You're just automatically getting the earliest boarding time.
Right. 11 o'clock is...
Listen, that's worth it for me, not having to get up at midnight and get an early boarding time.
And those 2 hours from 11 to 1, there's not that many people on the ship. You could do Aquamouse, you could do as many times, you could do those slides. I mean, I would say put your board shorts on and be ready to because you're going to have to wait for your luggage to get to your room. And you do get your luggage faster as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So everything is just, it's more time, and that's worth it. And then after it's all said and done, and you've cruised and you're a little bit tired from everything, they walk you right off. And while everybody's waiting in line.
Say goodbye, commoners.
But
oh my gosh, so
that's really, me, honestly, just that was such a better experience overall, and that alone is, I agree, is worth it.
So what you're saying is, once you sail concierge, it's like really hard to go back to not sailing concierge.
It is. You know, I don't know if I would. I would work harder. I would. I don't know. I'd find a way to
figure it out. Right, make it happen.
Make it happen.
Cut costs here. You know, like whatever you have to do, it's totally worth it. You're gonna get a way better experience overall.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And I was lucky enough to witness both sides of it, so I don't have like, you know, one way or the other.
Right. Yeah, you can compare.
I got to see it first.
You were on the same ship before too. You did the Wish the first one too, right?
Yeah. I did the Wish the first time with my parents. We should have brought my parents this time so that we could do other things, but
like go to Palo.
Yes. Luis, you got to take advantage of those kids clubs. I'm telling you, your kids won't want to come
And
out.
we did drop them off at the kids club, but we kind of hung out with them
Well,
in the
that's
kids
good.
club.
Yeah, it's Christmas time.
It's
so.
right.
And
I'm
honestly,
like,
I
see
wanted
the-
to see also the kids club and see what it was like. The kids club is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's
The
yeah.
kids club on the
huge.
Wish is so amazing.
Oh man, every room has a different theme. They have like virtual reality where these kids are playing, and it's so cool.
They get to go down the slide to go into the
Oh,
kids
that
club.
was they went down 1,000 times. We
I
had
went
to.
down it. I rode it. I did it. I rode it. It was fun. I need to be in the kids club, so that's for darn sure. It's fun. It's fun. So Luis, now you gotta like level up. So you stayed there and now you gotta build up and go to the next level of maybe the Aurora Suite.
Yes. We'll see
That
what that.
is, I will tell you, I saw it, the Aurora Suite, and I saw the tower, the Wish Tower. I saw both. I got to tour both of them. I will tell you the Aurora Suite is better. I'm just telling you.
Than the Tower Suite?
It's better. I like it better than the Tower Suite.
Really?
Yes,
How
and
many
just
people can stay in the Aurora Suite?
8?
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's 8. I think it's 8. I'll double check that number, but it may even be 10. But
Wow.
1, 2. I'm just trying to count the bedrooms. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 bedrooms.
Oh wow. So see, you can bring your
Or no,
parents.
no. I'm thinking of the tower.
Or we have like neighbors that you could, split the cost, and maybe it's not as bad.
There you go. Exactly.
So
see,
we
you worked
tried
it
to
out
do that.
already. You're like, I got it.
You're
going
already
in my
thinking,
mind.
but I'm telling you, once you stay there, you're
How do
not
you go back?
You'll never. It'll spoil you. You'll never want to go back to a regular stateroom.
Man.
They're
I'm
gorgeous.
willing to take the risk, Tina. Sign me up. Luis, I'll my family will come with your family and we can split the cost.
That would be cool. I'm good with it.
I just wish. Do you want to know the cost of the Aurora Suite on a 4-night?
Is it 24,000? Is it that much?
It's about 30,000.
30,000.
Yeah, but if you split it with another family, then that's only 15. It's not that bad.
Right. And honestly, between that and the family room, yeah, you're spending probably like 7,000 more. But
can you get room service from Paulo in the Aurora Suite though?
I think you can.
Because I know on the other ships, if you stay in the Walt or Roy suites, you can get room service from Paulo.
I bet you can. I bet you can.
That's worth it.
And honestly, with Concierge, you get to know these people so well that they might just make it happen for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the cool part. That's a really nice part.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm looking up how many can stay in the Wish Tower.
How many mystical dream travel agents can we fit in the Aurora Suite?
So the Wish Tower is 8. The Wish Tower is 8.
Okay.
So
but is the Aurora bigger than the Wish Tower?
I think it is. So let me give.
Oh, interesting. I guess the Tower Suite's probably just more like the.
And it might be 5, because I know on the Roy Suites only 5.
Oh, is the Roy Suite only 5?
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
It's so crazy.
I know, right? Well, I love how we're all like living our best. Like, let's just see. I'm like, what I would think is interesting is find a sailing where the Aurora Suite is still available, because I bet that book.
I just quoted it, actually.
Did you really?
I did quote it from someone. Yes. 6
Well,
guests. Yeah.
La-ti-da.
They didn't pick the Aurora Suite.
Darn it. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
man.
6 guests. 6.
6.
6.
Okay.
Do you
So
think the Wish will come up with a new itinerary maybe next year?
I hope they do more than 4 nights, because
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'm surprised when it came out, it was 4 nights, but it kind of makes sense. So we'll have to see what when the treasure comes out.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's what I was.
Maybe the Wish will do more than 4. Yeah, because I agree. Like, I was like, I want to be on this ship for longer than 4 nights.
Yeah. It goes by so quick.
It does so fast, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And 3 nights has to be super quick. So
Yeah.
I
It is,
couldn't imagine.
3
especially
nights
in
is too
Dublin.
short. Like you just can't, you like, I don't know. I can't unless you're doing a back-to-back, do a 3 and a 4. I knew a lot of people that did that when the Wish first came out, did a 3 and a 4
I
together.
heard, yeah. People
So-
doing it all the time. They're like, we're gonna get off just to get right back on.
So
Yeah.
here's what you could do. This is what I would do. I would do 3 nights in a regular stateroom. Okay. And then do back to back and then do 4 nights in concierge.
I like
That's
the
a
way you
good,
think.
yep.
See, good
Really?
plan.
All right.
It's a great
I love
plan.
That's why I use a travel agent.
this.
They know how to make it work.
We will figure out how to make whatever your dreams are happen.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We were on a Facebook group. You can get in a Facebook group for each cruising.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because you exchange ideas and see what other people are doing. But
It's a
like
huge
the last night of and you get internet as well with concierge.
Ooh, nice.
Really? Ooh.
So there's people already that are like, oh, we booked the next one. We booked our next
I bet.
cruise because it's that good.
Do you get popcorn too? I thought I
read. You do get popcorn, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I thought you got free popcorn too.
Oh, free unlimited popcorn. If you want to buy the Mickey Mouse ears and stuff like that, which they have everything that they have at the parks, you'll just have to spend on that, or you can just do the cups. But if you got kids, they're probably going to want the Mickey Mouse ears, and
they are.
Just let them
My
have
kids
it.
would
Yeah.
love that pop. That they.
I like the Mickey Mouse ears, so
So they got the popcorn, and we got the wine, and the show was amazing.
And everybody was happy.
Yeah.
Yes. There you go.
No tantrums. It was all good.
Oh my gosh. Well, Luis, you have definitely made me want to go book a concierge Disney cruise now.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And if you, our wonderful listeners, have any additional questions about sailing concierge, please feel free to leave a comment either on Facebook or YouTube, or reach out to us directly. And if you are interested in booking a Disney cruise, whether concierge or not, Luis is a fabulous mystical dream travel agent to contact for that. And all of the mystical dream travel agents are well versed in the Disney Cruise Line and can help you make the best choices. And until next time, we hope all of your travels are magical.